Hello there, dear sacred muses. I'm Ayakato, and I'm kind of tired because I was doing the collective reading of June. I have a lot of babble, but let's do it later. So, for today's pick a pile reading, I've chosen the topic about message from love angels for your connection or relationship or commitment. So a connection is you both are not dating. Relationship is connection is you both are in the talking stage, or you haven't confessed yet, or you are dating. A relationship is you both are in a relationship, long distance, living any way you like. And commitment is what I see as a marriage, or as a lifelong or a long-term commitment, a long-term relationship. So yes, so you'll be looking at your relationship energy. What is your situation, what are your energy, and what is a person's energy, and the message from love angels. So before we begin, let me tell you that this reading is gender neutral. This is for all kinds of relationships, whether that is heteronormative or non-heteronormative. This reading is for all kinds of queer people, okay? They're not following a binary man-woman relationship over here. Yeah, to clarify it. So, yeah. Plus, it's Pride Month going on, and I think I usually hype up the queer folks, so extra hype up to extra hype up for you all. And okay, so before we begin, let me let you know that if you may like the reading, you may like the video. If you want to stay here, you may subscribe to my channel, because I'm doing erotic channelings, right? This is more of a sensual, not necessarily a sexual reading, but this channel is for intimacy, for erotic energy, for sexuality, identity, and orientation kinds of readings, okay? We're also discussing kink dynamics. I will be discussing them as well, and intimacy and erotic self-discovery, all kinds of stuff. For personal readings, you may check out my Instagram, right, or my email, and you may also check out my Patreon. So right now I'm working on Sarmel tier, but I also have Velvet Flame and Sacred Cosmic Union tier open as well. Let's begin with pile 1. I talked too much. I'm trying to correct my anemia. Yes. Okay, so for pile 1, we have a pick a card reading. So for pile 1, we have a heart. This reminds me of something. This reminds me of gonads, male gonads, to be honest. But okay, let's leave it. Heart with wings, with the moon. Okay, so this is pile 1. Pile 2 is, I deliberately chose a picture that looks gender neutral because I'm not here to spread the propaganda of heteronormative relationships. Yes. Okay, so for pile 2 we have intimate, two close lovers. Well, let's say it as two close lovers. That is, I don't know, that is how I can express it out. For pile 3 we have a pigeon. No, we don't have a pigeon, we have a dove. Both supposedly it's a dove, okay, and I feel this is like a moon. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, choose your pile, and we'll start with pile 1. Okay, pile 1, dear Sacred Muse, we have chosen this heart with wings, and looks like gonads to me. The green and blue looks like, to me, gay pride flag, but the pink and red and peach colors are also showing me lesbian pride flag as well. But this reading is gender neutral, so it doesn't matter who you are, who are loving. What matters is, let's focus on the reading. Yes. And I also have a guest special deck. Okay, so we'll talk about it later. First, start with the reading. Okay, so first we'll get your energy in the connection. I'll show you the cards. Okay, so this is Lovers, but Oracle. This is the Lovers Oracle. Yeah. Oh, I don't know these two. Let's try. Okay. I'm tired. Trust me, I'm tired. I am trying to correct my iron deficiency anemia, but I can feel I'm getting too tired. Okay, so wow, this is the Ace of Spades. That is the relationship or connection or commitment energy, and this is your person. Ooh, I'm feeling like this is pretty much a non-binary connection. I feel like you both are very much comfortable with each other, so it's like you're not indulging in performing your gender. Yeah, because even cisgenders, they also get tired of performing the gender. That can become cumbersome. I agree with it. Yes, I do. So what I feel with your dynamic energy, whether it's a connection, it's most probably feels like to me that this is dating energy, this is relationship energy, and yeah, it's moving towards commitment, something like that. And what I can feel is that there's a new beginning coming for your relationship, for a connection, for a dynamic. Let me use the word dynamic, that is better. It will encompass all the words. Yeah. I can see that you both are sharing power. I can see that you both are sharing your resources, your love, your time, your energy, which is very much important for relationships, for long-term commitments. And you both are creating something constructive, a creation. It can also be a baby. Okay, yeah, it can also be a baby, because this is a very passionate card, and I also associate it with sensuality and creating something, or you could be creating a project together, you could be building a business together, you could be doing something, you could be nurturing a plant together, taking care of a pet together, something like that. And that's just beautiful. And what I see with your energy, we have two lovers over here, Dante and Beatrix. But Beatrix, let me start with the pronunciation. Okay, so what I feel with your energy is that you are taking a pause and you are seeing I see you on thresholds, I see you on crossroads. I see you that you are putting in the effort, you're putting in the time, and you are taking the time for self-reflection. I see you could be in a pause, you could be in a break, you could be in some kind of hibernation, which is what I feel. And I can see that you are feeling that there is a soul connection over here. You are feeling the intensity, you are feeling that there is something beyond than material love in this dynamic. And what a person is doing, they are doing this inner work, they are working on themselves, while you may be figuring out what is the truth for you both in this dynamic. This person is, your person is working for themselves, for the dynamic. And I see they are being very practical, they are making actions over here. Practical, tangible, consistent, repeating actions. And the energy is that you are bringing in the concept, and they are, bringing it to life consistently, and you both are creating something together, which is very beautiful, creative, constructive. So let's see the advice from love angels over here. We have, when you pass away from this world, you can take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So I feel this is the answer that love angels are giving you, because I do see you in contemplating, self-analysis and reflective energy. I can see you're seeking answers that you're not finding in conventional dating, relationships, counseling, or therapy. You're not finding that, but this could be an answer to the question that you've been seeking. And for the guest special, this was spontaneous. I did not plan that I would be doing this, but okay, just take it as a gift for me. Okay, so this is Cupid Crush Oracle. This is a little smaller, but I'm going to make it a little bigger in dimensions. Okay, so the deck creator is me, but in different name. Okay, and you can see it as like a little glimpse of the deck. So okay, and let's pull out 2 cards for what message do they want you to know. So please, these are light-hearted messages for talking stages, for dating, for short-term relationships. Nothing serious over here, so yeah. And they have a lot of lyrics as well. Okay, we've got 2 cards. Okay, so we have, if you hold me without hurting me, you'll be the first one who ever did. Hold me, love me, touch me, honey. The second one is, I wasn't intending to fall in love. Now that I do, what should I do? I hold back my feelings for you. So yes, these are the 2 messages that, oh my god, that your person wants you to know. So this is what I have for you, dear Sacred Muse. I'll see you in the next channeling. If it resonates, please let me know down. Bye, dear Sacred Muse. Hello there, pile 2. Dear Sacred Muse, you have chosen this beautiful 2 close lovers, that I would say. And we'll be looking at your energy, your person's energy, and dynamics energy. That's just the term that I discovered in pile 1. That yes, that term encompasses connections for me, relationships and commitments for me. So let's begin with the reading. And we also have a guest special, so you need to wait until the end, because that is like a little surprise for you that you will not get to know until you move to the end of this pile. So let's get started. Okay. I would like to say, as someone who is still looking into the flags, the pride flags, but what I can feel over here is that, wait a minute. Okay, so I did my little search, and I realized, because I was noticing the yellow and the blue over here, and I was thinking this is related to arrow ace, and yes, it is related to arrow ace. So if you're arrow ace, please, yes, I know that you face a lot of discrimination and hate within our own queer community, which is weird. Okay, so the hint that I'm getting over here is that it could be a queer platonic relationship. I know this is one of the least acknowledged relationships, but I feel platonic dating is awesome. I've done it myself because romantic dating is really, really hard, and I feel like dating with your homies, with the people you care about platonically, is very beautiful as well. Yeah. So if you are ace, if you accidentally stumble onto this page, or you're on the spectrum of aromantic or asexual, or this is a queer platonic reading, you're here for it. You are here for it. And or if you are bi, if you're non-binary, hello there, my non-binary fellow. Yeah, because gender is definitely spectrum. I agree with it. Yes. Let's begin with the reading. Oh my god, I'm literally battling my iron deficiency anemia, and I hope that in a few weeks I will be cured, because yes, I'm taking care of myself. Yes. So for your energy, we have the Princess of Arrows, Psyche, which is interesting. Okay, this is a little bit too interesting for me. For the dynamics energy, we have Awakening, that is the Sun. We have the 19th number over here, Cupid and Psyche. And for what? No, I remember the order. So the dynamics energy is transformation, that is death. We have Persephone and Pluto. Beautiful. We have, for your person's energy, we have the Sun, Awakening, that's Cupid and Psyche. And for your energy, we have Psyche. So wow, this dynamic is beautiful, because I can see this dynamic is unconventional. Like, look at it. If you can. Okay, we have the Pluto. Plutonian energy is not conventional. It's about healing. It's about transformation. Transformation that you cannot wrap in an aesthetic or in a comfortable wrapping. You cannot wrap it in that way, because Plutonian transformation is raw, intense, chaotic, life-changing, life-altering. It is altering at all levels. So this is what you have felt that this dynamic is going through. So you may have been going through some conflict. You have been through and not able to speak it out. Wild waters, wild waves, something like that. Okay, and I can see your person can sometimes be secretive, mysterious, and they try to kill your curiosity. They try to kill the cat named Curiosity, but that makes you even more curious, that makes your cat even more alive. Yeah. And okay, so if you're explaining this from the story of Cupid and Psyche, they both fell in love. Cupid was like, okay, you're mortal, you cannot look at me, please don't look at me, and I will keep coming to you. Psyche was like, okay, yes. And then she got provoked into, do you even know that Cupid can be a monster, so you should look at him? And that's the thought crawled into her mind. She saw Cupid. She broke his trust in a way, and Cupid was heartbroken in a way, and he left crying. I'm just dramatizing it. Oh my god. Okay, and then Cupid's mother comes into the scene, tests Psyche. Psyche passes all the tests, and then Psyche gets placed in heaven. She is no more a mortal, she becomes immortal, she becomes a heavenly being, and they are reconciled. So what I feel over here is that, okay, you may have got revelations about each other, but where this is going, and this is really interesting. So now I'm going to see it from a lens of queer platonic energy. If you are not in a clear platonic relationship, please skip this pile too, because I am keeping this space for my arrow ace folks. You matter to me. You really, really, really matter to me. more than I can speak of. Yeah, so let's see the message the love angels may have for you. Okay. Wow. This is such a platonic friendly energy over here. So we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Wow, this is such a beautiful message. Pile 2. Love angels are literally saying, Cupid is literally saying, please have some fun, laugh together, and realize that you do not have to take a connection, a relationship, a commitment, a dynamic so seriously. You both can have fun, and fun, playfulness is a way of reducing pressure and breaking the ice. I'm falling short of words to speak over here, so okay, let's get with the guest special. Cupid would love this, you would love this, because we have the Cupid vibes over here. So this is a little small. I will make it a little bit larger. This is the Cupid Crush Oracle, and Cupid is a co-creator of this light-hearted romantic messages. Okay, and what was I saying? I was saying that please take it as a glimpse of the deck. Yes, and I'll pull 2 messages from a person. Okay, and this deck is also it's just not for the romantics. It can also include platonic love, because the messages are pretty much abstract, gender neutral. So yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Let me just pull 2 cards. Okay. You can see the shuffle is nice over here. Okay, fine. Oh my god. They really mean it. Even platonically. Or the blurring between platonic and romantic love. Okay, so let's read the first message we have. Let's open our souls and decide the fate. I'm in for a ride. Count me in. Wow. This is cute coming from them, because they have been a little bit mysterious to you, and then they got exposed. They felt betrayed. They felt like their agency was lost, but now they've made their mind that they want to be vulnerable with you. They're taking their time, but they have accepted the fact that they have to be vulnerable with you at some point of time. They have to open up, and they're realizing it. Okay, and they're telling you, do you know how beautiful your existence is? That it can make everything so much more beautiful. Ooh, they're calling you beautiful. That is really cute. So this is what I have for you. Pile 2. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know down in the comments. And much love to you, my arrow ace folks, and my non-binary folks as well. So I'll see you in the next channeling. Bye, dear muse. Hello there, pile 3. Dear sacred muse, you have chosen this dove or a pigeon with a little twig over here. I love the blue, the purple, the white. Oh my god. And we have the moon over here. So if you're talking about pride flags, I'm getting non-binary vibes, because the purple over here, purple and white over here, yes. No. Oh yes. I'm a little bit confused between asexual and non-binary flags, because they are very much similar. And we have the blue over here, lots of blue over here, blue and white. Okay, it could be a little bit of spectrum of Aries energy or gay energy. Yeah, so we'll be looking at your energy, your person's energy, and the dynamics energy. This is a tone that I discovered in pile 1. And I realized that dynamic would encompass connections, relationships, commitments for me, and I'm battling iron deficiency anemia. I hope in a few weeks I will be fine because I'm taking care of my health, and yes, I'm making sure I'm taking that iron, the iron that is very important. And yes, let's begin with the reading. Before I start battling more. Okay, so I'll show you the cards. Don't worry. I love the contemplative, self-reflective energy of all the cards. I love how you are thinking things through and not falling into honey traps, because they can be really, really mean and damaging to the heart and to the life, yes. So, and we also have a guest special. You need to see it when you would be knowing it if you have seen pile 1 or pile 2, but you need to wait for it because it's like a little surprise for you. It is a little surprise. And okay, so we have, for your energy, we have King of Coins. For your person's energy, we have the King of Cups. Okay, okay, and for the dynamic, we have Contemplation, that is the Hermit. So we have Abelard and Eloise. I'm sorry if my pronunciation was wrong. I do not care, but I consider it. Okay, so I'm getting King energies over here. King, loving kings. Yeah. And what I feel over here is, okay, so this can be a mask-loving mask. It can be a man-loving man. I'll also take non-binary loving and bi, and bi loving and bi. And even if you are facing heterosexual or heteroromantic attraction, that is also fine. We'll be covering the gender neutral energies over here, right? So for both of your energies, this is very complementary. I can see the material and the abstract. I can see the body and the heart, and I can see you both are moving through instincts, subtle and supportive intelligences, while you are carrying the more practical, more tangible, consistent grounding energy. Your person is carrying in that emotional, romantic, abstract, intuitive energy. So it's like your energy is showing as the master of the material world. Your person's energy is showing as the master of the emotional world. And your dynamic has this contemplating energy over here. I can see you both value each other's personal space. I can see that you both are pretty much poetic, and what I can see is that you both make space for each other, even if you may be complementary or opposites. And what I can see is that there's a profound meaning, there's reflection, there's meaning, there's value, there's love in your connection. So let's see what the love angels have to say. Okay. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Wow. For both of you who are thinkers and who are self-reflectors, so this is what your love angels want you to know. I feel like this reading is a little bit too coherent because I was speaking about gay relationships, and you have two kings over here, which is kind of mind-blowing to me. But let's get to the guest special. So, okay, so this is Cupid Crush Oracle. I am the creator in different name, but I'll be making this a little bit bigger. Please see it as a glimpse of the deck. Okay, so these are light-hearted romantic messages. Cupid is the co-creator of this deck by Cupid Crush Oracle. He named the deck, literally. So let's get 2 messages from a person, and yeah. You can see the shuffle of it as well. Oh my, this is really so cute. Wow. Friendship in all kinds of relationship is important, whether that is platonic, erotic, or romantic in nature. Okay, so we have, our friendship matters to me. Cherishing you comes natural to me. This is so cute because they cherish you. And that is kind of profound in a way. Meeting you has brought all sorts of changes in me. I have transformed. It is a good rush for me. So, yes, in love, we change, we transform. Sometimes knowingly, sometimes we don't know that we changed, but it can be good, it can be bad. For them, it's a good change and they love it. And I can feel like you may say the same for them as well. And yeah, I don't know why I felt like congratulating you both for this mutual balanced relationship. And yes, you both tend to think why this happened, why that happened, but love angels are saying sometimes things just happen and you may not understand it, and it's fine because the bigger picture is playing out. So this is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know down. And if you're a king loving king, please let me know, because I barely see any king loving kings. And yeah, I'll see you in the next channeling. So bye, dear sacred muse.